Good afternoon. I am back with a rotation video for my Toyo Open Country AT3s on my 2001 Suburban. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preface this video with an apology. I thought I was doing better with my rotations on this vehicle, and it turns out that I suck. My first rotation on this thing was 7,000 miles. I try to do them every 6. So my first one was at 7,000 miles. This rotation is at 9,000 miles. I don't know where I screwed up and where I went wrong with keeping track, but I do need to apologize because I've kind of been blasting these tires as far as satisfaction and things like that with them, but I am not keeping up with my rotation like I should. Yeah, I went a couple thousand over. However, on a rear-wheel drive vehicle, that makes a difference. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. My air compressor was bleeding off air. Anyway, so I bought these with 248. The vehicle had 248,000 miles when I bought these tires. My first rotation was at 255. And for whatever reason, I didn't know when I needed to do my next one. And I pay attention to what I have put down as next rotation, next oil change, things like that for mileage or time, depending on what it is. So my last rotation was at 255. This rotation is at 264. So I've gone longer than I should on here. So this is more of this will be more of a review of how well they wear when you're a dumbass and you forget to write down things. So without further ado, this is the right front tire. This is the right rear tire, going to the right front, going to the right rear. We're going to start with the right front tire because this will obviously show less wear. In traditional fashion, just like most of my videos, we haven't had moisture, but we had snow, and it's thawing out. It's like 50 degrees today, so I've got mud on here. I cleaned these out as much as I could, took a wire brush to them and my air hose and stuff like that. So this is the inside, middle, outside of the tire. You can see there's the outside. So here is, and you got to watch on these tires. See these little, there's a little, if you get on there, it'll give you a wrong reading. So the inside of the right front tire is showing, looks like 10/30 seconds. The middle is showing 9/30 seconds. And the outside is showing 10/30 seconds. So I will say that the reason this is a little high in the center, I've been running these at 40 pounds all summer. Basically I had between a boat and a horse trailer and hauling wood. I had a trailer on here almost all the time. So I just kept them at 40 all summer. I've still got them at 40 because with the temperature changes, it's easier to leave them at 40 than set them at 35, have it get cold, then they're down to 30. So that's one of those things. So it is wearing a little bit faster on the inside, 1/32. Not a huge deal. Now, with that said, this should technically be the third rotation on these tires. So at 9 and 10/30 seconds, when I believe they were 14/30 seconds when I bought them, that's not bad. Okay, here's the right rear tire, inside, middle, outside. There's the outside. All right. There's the inside is 9/30 seconds. Middle, 9. We'll push it. We'll say 8/30 seconds. And the outside, 10, 9, 10-ish, 9/30 seconds. What was my inside again here? 10. Yeah. So honestly, they're exactly the same. So I will say, first of all, I don't like the tires strictly on appearance. They aren't, for an AT tire, there's a much better looking tire. Performance-wise, we have had some snow finally. They have dropped off on traction, but not nearly. My standard is the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrax. And at about 50% tread, or even a little bit more than that, they were terrible in the snow. It was like they had to be brand new to get any good snow traction, and they were 3-peak snow rated. These are too. The best tire I've had is the Falcon Wild Peak AT3s as far as those go. I mean, they had outstanding snow traction all the way down to, I think I got rid of them at 4/30 seconds. These are good. They probably have retained about 60% of their snow traction over brand new, which isn't terrible, but at 10-30 seconds, I would think it maybe be a little bit better. But however, they have been pretty good. The wear, as you saw, is fairly even. And, you know, for going 9,000 miles between rotations and having equal tread like that, that is not bad. So I'm going to have to say that I'm pretty impressed with that. Overall, like I said, the big thing that the hit that I have is the appearance and then the snow traction so far. However, everything else, road traction, road handling, dirt roads, my dirt roads, all of that stuff has been great. I like to go in here and kind of showcase any chunking that I see from rocks, and I don't see any, which is really amazing because this vehicle, hold on. Anyway, like I said, this vehicle has been towing stuff all summer, and it has spent the majority of its time on dirt roads, especially when I'm hauling firewood. The chunking, things like that, the wear has been far above average. I mean, they've been phenomenal as far as wear goes. I mean, even in here, let me use this as a little pointer. I'm not seeing any chunks taken out here. This is the leading edge of the tread facing the front of the vehicle. That's sharp. The back edge is sharp. The trailing edge. Same here. Leading edge, trailing edge, those are sharp. So I can't say, I guess I'm about 50-50 on whether or not I like these tires. So we're going to keep them on. We're going to run them down to, heck, I don't know, 4 30 seconds, 3 30 seconds. We'll run them down pretty low because they'll make it through this winter. Most of my tires make it through 2 winters. And then after that, it becomes that next summer after the second winter is usually when I wear them out because of traveling and stuff like that. So I will be rotating these every 6,000 miles. Not 7,000, not 9,000. Every 6,000 miles. That's my typical rotation schedule for all my other vehicles. So these will be at 6,000. So right now I've got 264 on the vehicle. The next rotation will be at 270. 270,000 for the miles on this. And then we'll get back on track with doing it correctly. But anyway, thank you for your time.